I was invited to an early access test for a brand new game by the name of Kewlbiverse, an open world monster tamer RPG built for mobile devices. When the team behind the game contacted me, it became very clear that they were looking for my honest thoughts on the game, as well as feedback on how to improve the product that they were ready to show to the public. Now, this video should be available on the day that the closed beta test is planned to take place, so you'll see a lot of videos appear regarding this brand new game that nobody saw coming. This video will serve as nothing more than a first impression that provides feedback on the experience that I had within Kewlbiverse. Let's get it popping. Kewlbiverse is an open world monster tamer RPG that's basically a sandbox allowing you to capture what this world calls Faeby, challenge other trainers, build bases that Faeby will maintain, and fight against special Faeby in dungeons. Throughout my experience with this game, I was constantly reminded of Power World but translated into a mobile environment. Exploring this massive world and capturing unique Faeby, then recruiting them to obtain materials within the base system has been a lot of fun, but as you explore the world, you'll engage in various battles with other wild Faeby or against tamers in the open world, which is even more fun than what I just mentioned with the base system. The various wild Faeby have a few different rarities, and the rarities force you to level up and obtain higher rarity capturing devices in the form of cards. From what I could tell, this game is not a gacha game. Instead, Kewlbiverse appears to be an open world sandbox where you can just explore and do what you want with minor missions to help progression. There are crafting systems, planting systems, and a shop to sell rare materials and buy things needed, as well as a base where all of this is housed. You can explore the game solo, invite friends to join your open world, or even participate in PvP, which I wasn't able to experience because I have no friends that were also invited to this early access test. Now, while I have enjoyed the game for what it is currently, this game needs a lot of work visually and gameplay wise. Even for a mobile game, the graphics always seem to be a bit weird with the polish lacking even at the highest quality settings. The gunplay in Kewlbiverse kind of felt weird, but I would blame it on me being a lower play level and unable to obtain the higher level weapons, but I did kind of feel like the combat was stiff even with the guns implemented. This could have just been me, but I figured I'd mention it anyways. While I understand the game is in a early playable form and meant to be a sandbox, I do feel like the game needs a bit more in terms of questing and dungeons. Currently, the dungeons within Kewlbiverse were just rooms filled with waves of enemies that attack both you and your Faeby. I'd actually like an explorable dungeon that I can enjoy with other friends who are in my open world. Including more explorable dungeons would allow developers to hide special unique items and cosmetics that can be found, as well as unique Faeby that can only be found in these dungeons. Quests would allow a form of guidance for those who get flustered when exploring an open world. The questing system is in the game, but the way it's currently structured doesn't give proper guidance to show players how to progress in a manner that would prepare them for the mini dungeons that are already implemented within the game. I feel like taking this idea to another level would give Kewlbiverse an opportunity to stand out and become its own unique game instead of just another Power World or Pokemon. It has a fantastic idea, but that idea is basically just another form of Power World, and that could cause the game to have no identity of its own if an official version of Power World releases on mobile devices. However, I do like the game that Kewlbiverse has presented and the ideas that it contains for mobile gamers. Now, they just need to have some killer features that would help the game stand out and become its own game. The rest of this video will be footage from Kewlbiverse when captured directly from a Red Magic 9 Pro. Let me know if this game is something that you'd play and enjoy, or if it's lacking something that would encourage you to try it. Have a wonderful day, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay chaotic. Peace out, everyone.